They are terrible. And you guys as agencies,
Oh,
you have a lot of work. But again, I think you guys need to go out there and educate these people so that they could see the importance or the role that you could play in their businesses. Like some social media platforms are really terrible. That includes their website. Welcome to Entrepreneurship Talk with MSN. Thank you so much, guys, for joining. Today, I am excited to be joined by Tamara, who is the content creator, marketing consultant, entrepreneur, fashion enthusiast, health consciousness blogger. Um, how are you, Tamara? How are you? Thank you so much for joining us today.
thanks, Nsizwe, and thank you so much for having me. I truly appreciate this. I'm doing well, thank you, and I hope that you are doing great as well.
I'm good. I'm fantastic. It's just work as normal, but there's nothing we can do about that.
No, exactly. Just have to push on through.
Nothing else. We have to push. Tamara, I saw your LinkedIn profile and I really liked what you're doing. I followed a
Thank
couple of
you.
your posts and I was truly inspired, and hence I invited you to this podcast. I just want you to take us through um your business and what is it that you do, and when you're talking about um a content creator, what is a content creator? What is a brand executionist? What is that? Because someone like me might not really understand what that is. Can you please unpack it for us?
No, definitely. Okay, so let me start by introducing Alaking Creatives. So that is the name of my company. Alaking Creatives, we are a marketing agency and we focus a lot on brand building and content creation. So in my profile, I mentioned the fact that I am a content creator. So content creator is someone that pretty much creates any words, any sort of videos, any sort of audio that will have your audience engage with you through either social media or any other digital platform. So it's literally about taking words and putting them into, anything that's going to help you get your eyes on your brand, really. And then when it comes to the brand executionist, so that is not actually an official term, but so many times, like the official term would be brand strategist. But
Right.
for me, I don't really focus too much on strategy. I think that if you as a business going to spend months on a strategy, you're going to fail, because when it comes to any sort of marketing plan, it's the execution of it that counts much more than the strategy. You can have a perfect strategy, but if you don't execute it effectively, it's all going to flop. So for me as a marketer and for my company, I focus a lot on executing whatever sort of marketing and brand plan that we have for a company. So that's pretty much what a brand executionist is. So it's just about focusing not on the strategy side of things, but on the execution of that strategy.
Right. Now, I want to take you back to what you said earlier on about creating content. Does it include creating ads, like video ads, in terms of videos
Um,
and audio?
yes, it does. So as long as it is about promoting your brand in some way or another, it
Right.
all falls part of content creation. So it can be organic or paid traffic. So yeah.
Right. Um, Tell us about the marketing consultant. What does it mean? What do you do there?
Okay, so as a marketing consultant, I pretty much have one-on-one sessions with other business owners, and we sit down and go through sort of like I create a marketing scope for them, and I call it the Scope My Business sessions. And in that, we have like just a discussion around, your business, your product, as well as how you can market it effectively. So I'm not sure if you'd like me to, break it all down for your audience, or if that is okay for now.
If you can just take it down a little bit for someone who really doesn't understand how it goes.
Okay, cool. So when it comes to scope, marketing scope, I created that as sort of an acronym. So in our marketing consultations, we go through 5 steps. So it is S stands for 6 1s framework. The C stands for convenience as an ROI. O stands for opposition. P for psychology of consumers, and E for exceptional content. So we go through the 6 1s framework first and foremost. So as a business, we encourage our clients to choose one product or solution, market it to one target audience through one traffic source using one conversion method, doing that for 1 year and adding one main content piece to that. So this is sort of like a framework that just about any business can apply and actually execute on. So they don't need a lot of money, they don't need a lot of resources. It is really simple and easy to follow, and that's why I loved it. And then also the C stands for convenience as an ROI. So as a lot of service-based businesses and products, you can't always guarantee your customer or your client that they're going to get, a financial ROI or financial return on investment. So the next best thing that you can offer is convenience. Right. So we take our clients through how they can set up the convenience of their business and use that in their marketing as well. So when they create posts, they touch on those convenience items that you are able to showcase to your clients. Because a lot of the times, sometimes you don't even know how you can explain to your client, hey, my product or service is great. So through the convenience as an ROI step, you are able to explain just how great your product is. And then O stands for position or competition. So we go through your competitors, check what they are doing, how they are working, like do sort of like SWOT analysis of your competitors. And then you also find out how can you position yourself as different and better than your competition. Because in the marketplace today, there is at least like 100 other companies that are offering the exact same services as you. So as a business, you need to really set yourself as different and better, or else, it's going to be very difficult for you to get clients. And then P stands for psychology of consumers. So when it comes to people, we don't buy using logic. We buy through emotions. Yeah. So with Alaking Creative Scope sessions, we go through the psychology of the consumers so that you're able to reach out to your audience and touch them on an emotional level so that they are able to be encouraged to buy. But, it's not sneaky or anything like that. It's just really seeing how can you position your brand to show your audience that, hey, I am here to help you, not just take your money sort of thing. Right. And then finally, exceptional content. So I am all about content creation, and it's really one of those things like it's simple, it's easy, and it's really effective. So with the consultations, I help clients sort of develop like a content strategy for the business. A lot of the times people will be like, okay, I would like to put out content, but I don't even know where to start. What do I talk about? So through our marketing consultations, we actually sit them down and say, hey, how about this idea? And I know like some people are like, well, I don't really like creating videos. So we will, okay, what is it that you can do? And then start at that point. So yeah, that's pretty much what the consultations are all about. Nice, amazing stuff. In your profile here, I'm gonna read what you said on your About Us. You said, I help digital technology SMEs generate 1,740,000 inbound sales within 12 months
through a smart and ambitious marketing. How do you do that? What does it mean?
Yeah. Okay. So this is what we do for our done for you services. So if you hire Alaking Creatives to pretty much take over the marketing for your business, that is what we can guarantee you. So this is not for the consultations, it's for the done for you services. So those cost like 29,000 Rand per month, and that totals to about 348,000 Rand per year. So, you know, when I've done a lot of research on marketing, like it says that for every 1 Rand that you spend on marketing, you have to get 5 Rand back.
Right.
Some services cost about 348,000 Rand. We guarantee our clients that they will get 1,740,000 Rand back, or we're going to give them a 50% refund.
That's a huge commitment.
It is. That's because I want to make an impact. I don't just want to be working with the company and taking their money and have them stressing about what's going to happen. I want to have an impact. I want to make a difference. I want to get you results. If I can't get you results, why am I taking your money? And I think a lot of times some other marketing agencies are not really thinking about that. And that is why like marketing as an industry is looked down upon, because there's not always a guarantee it's going to work. Like a lot of times people are like, well, marketing is like, there's not always a guarantee that, you know, that content that you put out is going to result in anything. So people focus more on sales rather than the marketing side of things. And I really want to change that narrative and show that, hey, through marketing, you can get your money back, and you should get your money back and more.
I was going to ask you this question. What is the relationship between marketing and sales? If now I hire someone in my business, should I hire both? Let me rephrase. Should I hire someone who would be a marketer and hire someone who's going to be in sales, or one person can do both? What's the relationship between the two fields?
Okay, so you can have those two things separate, but one person can do both, like if it's not something as serious. So at Alaking Creatives, we do both marketing and sales, but we focus more on inbound sales because of the nature of our marketing. So because we put ourselves out there a lot and we focus a lot on content creation, rather than just, you know, rather than, for example, like sending out email out blasts and all of that, because it's about the content, because it's about helping, you know, my clients' customers actually see the benefit of the products or services. We are able to get inbound sales. So in this way, you know, you no longer have to go out and make sales calls. You don't have to be reaching out to people via email. They come to you because they see your videos, they see your content on social media, and like, okay, this is actually something that I need. At Alaking Creatives, I've never had to reach out to any of my clients. All of them always come to me, and they always come ready to pay. So it sort of takes the sales part of the job away, but a lot of times, like even when clients come to you, you still have to convince them a little bit, you know, why they have to actually pay and why they have to stick with you. So when it comes to, let me just explain, like basically, so marketing is all about promoting the company, whereas sales is all about getting clients to pay. So those two jobs can be separate, but again, like I said, you know, it depends on the company, depends on how you do your marketing. So if your marketing is just about, you know, promoting your brand and it just talks about you and your services the whole time, it's going to be very difficult for clients to come to you because they don't see the benefit for them. So that's why you're going to have to do marketing and sales like really hardcore. Whereas if your marketing is about, you know, showcasing how you benefit your clients, then the sales part becomes totally easy. I hope that explains the question.
No, absolutely. Very clear. The name Alecking Creations, what does Alecking mean?
Okay, so I struggled to actually initially find a name for the company, and then I had like a call with my sister. She's the one that's always helped me like with come up with company names, like in my previous businesses. So she's like, okay, like after giving me other suggestions, like, okay, how about just calling it Alaking Marketing. Alake is the name of my son, and it means to build.
Oh.
So I was like, okay, instead of just saying Alake Creators, why not just call it Alaking Creatives? And I also like, so it's a play on his name, but Alaking means for kings or for royalty. So I'd like the idea that my marketing services are for royalty or for kings and queens.
That's amazing. That's a brilliant name. That's an amazing name. Now,
thank you.
What are the challenges that you are facing in your space that you are seeing that people who are running like a marketing company, these are the trends. These are the things that you guys are facing, particularly in your business. What is it that you are seeing that this is a perception that people need to do away with in your industry?
Yeah, I think for the most part, like people don't see the value of marketing. So again, it goes back to the fact that marketing is just used as promoting the company rather than bringing money in. So a lot of the times people are like, do I really need marketing? Like, especially when it was COVID times, like everyone, like the marketing department or the budget for marketing was the first to be cut because it's just not seen as valuable. Yet it is like literally the only thing that is going to guarantee you success in your business. Yet so many companies don't see it that way. And I think as an industry, we need to make this absolutely clear to potential clients that, hey, without marketing, like business success is very, very limited or it's not guaranteed. And if you can actually do that, I think a lot more people will start to see the value of it. And in as much as there are a number, like literally thousands of marketing agencies out there, like it will now become seen as something that's actually valuable in a company, and like more of the marketing agencies out there will get more business, because again, if people don't see your services as valuable, you're going to struggle to get clients coming through, even though there are literally millions of businesses out there that need marketing.
There are millions. That's what I was saying, because I was gonna say to you, when I look at other people's other companies' social media pages, they are terrible. And you guys as agencies, you have a lot of work. But again, I think you guys need to go out there and educate these people so that they could see the importance or the role that you could play in their businesses. Like some social media platforms are really terrible. That includes their website. So yeah, I think you guys need to work on that in terms of advising people about their social media and making them understand the role that and to make them understand the role that marketing plays in their business in terms of awareness, in terms of convincing people, because the salesperson really, he doesn't do much if the marketing has done its job, right?
Exactly.
Yeah. So I think it's something that I'm seeing that is many companies out there, they don't understand what is marketing and what it can offer to their business, right?
Mm-hmm.
Which brings me to the next question to say, as a female in the industry, do you think there are more opportunities because that you are a female, or because is it a gender-based thing, or even a guy who's running an agency could do the same? The reason why I'm asking this question is because many agencies that I've seen are run by female marketing. So is it a female business, like a nursing thing, that many people who are nurses are female? Is it female dominated? How is it going there in terms of gender?
So I would say that, I also know a lot of females that are in like the marketing and sales space, but honestly, like it's not just a females-based business, and a lot of like the people that are making a whole lot of money, the companies that are making a lot of money are run by men. So I wouldn't say that it is an industry like specifically for females or anything like that. I think it's just that females tend to understand people better, just generally speaking. So we understand like the psychology of others better. So we are able to relate to them, and therefore, we are able to get into the marketing industry and position a business, in such a way that the audience will be able to relate. But anyone can do that. It's literally a skill that you build, and it's not gender based or anything like that.
Right. Tell me, where do you source your strength in terms of keep going in your business? Us as small businesses, we struggle a lot. Uh, you know, we have to pay salaries. We need to pay ourselves. We spend so much time, in crafting whatever that we are doing. Where do you get your source of inspiration and strength to keep going, even when things are not going according to, your plans?
So I would say that a lot of my energy and the motivation comes from my passion. So I really want to, I actually believe that I've got a higher purpose in this world, and I want to live up to that. So my purpose for myself is to make a difference in the lives of millions of women one day. And I can't do that if I give up right now. So every time when I am facing troubles, every time like this is not going well, I think to myself, okay, if I quit now, what's going to happen? What am I going to change? I won't be able to change anything for any woman in the future if I quit today. I won't be able to be a source of inspiration if I give up right now. So my energy, my strength, my motivation always comes from the vision that I have for myself in the future. And I know that, hey, if I don't get up and work today, that future will not become a reality.
What are the books that you read that inspires you or keep you going? Do you have particular books that you read and videos maybe, or people that you model your day-to-day life from?
So when it comes to books specifically, there's no one particular book that I'm like, okay, I go to every time. There's only one book that I've read twice before, which is The Go Giver. Another book that I really enjoyed and I'd like to actually go back to is The Law of Success by Napoleon Hill. I
I
I
like
read
that
a
book.
whole different, I read a variety of personal development books. The last one that I was reading was by Dr. Joe Dispenza, on becoming supernatural. The one that I'm reading right now is The Ripple Effect. I'm not sure who the author is. I can't think of it top of my head, but it's called The Ripple Effect, and it just talks about, how your health can influence your mind, and that's going to influence you to, be better at your work.
Right.
But so yeah, I read a variety of different books, and it's all about, what do I feel like reading at that time, rather than anything else. Then when it comes to videos, I do watch a lot of videos on YouTube. So I watch Impact Theory by Tom Bilyeu. I watch Gary Vaynerchuk. I watch Valuetainment with Patrick Bet-David, and
Yeah.
I watch
Okay.
Lewis Howes. So those are the four podcasts or video casts that I watch just about weekly, to keep me motivated. So every time in my business when I'm feeling down and stressed out, I know that I can go to those channels and I'll find a video to inspire me somehow.
Right. So, do you think your business would work better if it's not in the location that you are in? The reason why I'm asking this question is the location that sometimes we choose for our business. Now, you're in Western Cape, right? Yeah. So,
Yep.
do you then think your business is situated at the right place? Do you think it would have worked differently if it was in Johannesburg or Durban or anything of that sort?
Honestly, I can't say for sure. I do believe like it's like some part of me believes that I would be so much better off in Johannesburg, but again, I can't guarantee that would be the case. Especially because everything that I do at the moment, I do virtually. So I don't need to be in a specific location to get it done. I have a company right now that I'm working with, and they're happy to, pay for flights and everything if I do need to travel. So I wouldn't say that like with 100% certainty that my business would be thriving right now if I was in Joburg. But personally, I do feel like Joburg is better suited for Black businesses, just in general, more so than Cape Town.
Do you think it's because of the townships there? I think they have more townships, isn't it? They have Soweto, they have about Alex, and like there's so many townships there, and I think the culture is it has really helped Black-owned businesses. Other than me, Lanet at Durban, I think we are still struggling. We are still struggling. That's what I'm seeing, at least with my business. And to be honest with you, most of my clients are from Johannesburg. So I don't know whether it's the location issue or it's the culture issue. Because when you're looking at Ibatu Bugi Drip, and I mean even in Rich, what is it? Rich something, Rich Mnisi. All these businesses are owned by Black people and Wonga Segoli. And I think things are happening that side. Do you think it has to do with culture?
Honestly, I can't say with 100% certainty what it is, but I do feel like, when it comes to just I would say the governmental setup of Johannesburg, it is catered towards, helping Black people at like various levels. There's not that much red tape on like the simplest things. So one example that I like to give is like in Joburg, for example, at just about every street corner, at every robot, you'll find someone like a street vendor being able to sell their products, whatever it is. In
Right.
Cape Town, you could get arrested for that. Like you're not allowed to do so. I'll just get onto a corner and decide, you know what, I'm going to sell my products and services here. Joburg as a city is just catered in a way to help Black people grow, and that is not found in a lot of other cities.
Right. I think you're quite right there, because ngala eThekwini is nama metro. Hey, yahlupha in every corner. Like you can't do anything.
That's the problem.
Yeah.
Like that's the problem. Like why can't someone just sit on the corner and say, "Hey guys, this is my product, please buy." Especially if people.
Yeah. No, it's a big
But
problem.
again, that's politics, and I don't know. Like I don't know the full story behind the whole politics behind things, so I don't have much to comment really.
Right. Yeah, Tamara, in closing, if you can motivate someone who wants to start a similar business or who is studying towards marketing or digital marketing, what would you say to that person?
I tell them to go for it. It doesn't matter your background, your skills, or whatever you think that is holding you back right now. Just get started. When I started Alaking Creatives, I did not have any sort of degree in marketing. I studied psychology. So I literally did not know anything like concrete about marketing. All I had was some of the practices and the experience from running like my previous businesses. So I was like, okay, so I understand people, I understand social media. I know how to put like a business together. So that's how I got started. Online courses here and there, free ones, even there's dozens of free courses you can find online. So like there's literally nothing holding you back but you. So I would say just start with what you have right now and work your way up from there. Literally, marketing is one of those industries, like a lot of other businesses these days, where you don't need a degree to get started. So unlike, being a lawyer or a doctor or even an accountant, like you don't need like professional qualifications. You don't need a 3-year degree to get started. If you want to do it, go for it.
Go for it. Right. So where are we gonna see Alecking maybe in 1 or 2 years to come? What are your future plans?
Yes. So this year, my focus is more on the consultations, as well as, a little bit on the done for you services, but a lot more on the consultations. But where I want to take it next year is I want to have like an online school where people can come through and view like dozens of different courses around marketing. So they'll be able to understand like Instagram, understand social media, understand, how to position your services and all of that. So that is the goal for next year, having our own online school of marketing.
Nice stuff. Can you please explain to me? You've just touched on something that I really wanted to ask, and it slipped my mind, and you actually brought it back. Can you please explain to me what is Instapreneur? Is that what it's called? What is it? Instapreneur, the businesses that are on Instagram.
I wouldn't call it anything in particular, so unless it is just you marketing another person's products, then that is called influencer marketing. So but if it is you selling your own products and services, that is your own business. So
Right.
it's just another business, but just using a platform to market yourself and get in front of your audience.
But do you think now more businesses are moving towards the Instagram route? Because I'm seeing now beauty products are there, like fashion and all of that. It's moving towards the Instagram route. Why is that, do you think?
They're moving there because Instagram ads and marketing is very affordable in comparison to, most other marketing types. So 10 years ago, everyone wanted to be on a magazine. Every business wanted to promote their products and services on a magazine. These days, you don't need a magazine. Magazines are expensive, and you can just set up an Instagram account and sell your own products and services. So it's really all about, you've got access to a marketplace that's got literally billions of people active on the social site, and it's easy to set up. You don't need a whole lot of money. You don't even need money. You just need an internet connection and a picture of what you could sell. It doesn't even have to be real yet. So you can take a picture of a bag that you want to sell and put it up there. You don't have to have the bag with you. So it is just about the fact that with social media, marketing has become so much easier, and that's why literally anyone and everyone can do it. And the ones that are not doing it are afraid. Literally, that's cool.
Right. I'm seeing a lot of businesses. What's the correlation here? There's a business that I saw yesterday. I spoke to the CEO. The business is doing quite well. And maybe if I could say what they're doing, it's a pest control, right? They're doing quite well. They're contracted in different buildings here in Durban. And they do have the business. Do you think that person would be in a better position if they don't have social media platforms, they don't have a website, they don't have anything, even an email? At the moment, it's a mouth-to-mouth kind of marketing style. Do you think that person still needs the marketing aspect, the digital market aspect, or he's okay with what he's doing and how he's been operating his business?
Literally any business today can benefit from digital marketing. So having a website, having social media platforms set up and all of that. Because what this helps you is when a person is thinking, oh my word, I've got like pests in my home, I need to these removed. The first thing they do is they go onto Google. They were going to search, okay, where can I get rid of this pest? Is there anyone close to me in my area that can help me with this? So if their company is not on Google, they're missing out on a potential client that they did not have to work for. That's a great thing about digital marketing is you just have to set up your website or your social media site just once, and the information is there for anyone in the future to go and have a look at it. So any business can benefit from social media marketing or digital marketing rather, because at the end of the day, people are searching online for any solution they want. People are even searching Facebook for companies and possible solutions to their problems. So if you are not on Facebook, tough luck for you really. And it's going to be very difficult for you to get more and more clients because you're the one that always has to go out and find clients. You're the one that always has to call people. You're the one that always has to make contracts and set up meetings with potential clients. So yeah, it's literally just one of those things that I think it's going to help you no matter where you are in your business or what it is that you do.
Thank you so much, Tamara. Where can we find you if we want to do business with you?
Yeah, so right now I am predominantly on LinkedIn. So if you ever want to, chat with me, that's definitely where you can find me. My Instagram, not Instagram, my YouTube channel for Alaking Creatives is slowly starting up. Like we had a couple of posts there last year. We had like a video series that we were running. I had to put that on hold because of the marketing consultations, but some great stuff is coming up on that as well this year. So LinkedIn, YouTube, Alaking Creatives, and you can find me personally also on LinkedIn at Tamara Maqabangqa.
Thank you so much. Guys, I will also put your details in the description below and in the podcast. So thank you so much, Tamara. I've learned a lot personally, and I think there is so much that the people need to understand about marketing. I think you guys have to talk to people about uh, how they could really benefit from marketing. Because as you are saying that people would rather cut the funds or the budget for marketing than any other thing in the business. Personally, I wouldn't, because I know, and I always talk about Coca-Cola to say the way Coca-Cola is positioned, it was through marketing. It was through marketing.
Yep.
They did a robust marketing, those people. Like crazy marketing. And they spent, I'm sure, billions of rands in marketing. Billions. So I wish more and more people could understand marketing and what it can offer for them. So thank you so much, Tamara.
Thank you so much for having me as well, Susie. I appreciate this time.
Sure. Thank you so much then. Bye.
Cheers for now.